Hello, Tim from Fair Play Now on the 5th of August 2021. Yesterday I made a video kind of all about how if you are buying into a certain part of the narrative where you think it's actually a good idea that certain other people in society should be discriminated against because of how they feel about certain popular treatments that are knocking around at the moment, you might want to reconsider that position, because who knows, these chickens might come home to roost as far as you're concerned, and it will be you who eventually comes up on the kind of receiving end of the discrimination which you are so actively pursuing for other people right now. And I promised that I'd come back with a little poem that I came across some time ago, but I couldn't really remember what it was in any great detail or where it was. And but some very kind people have pointed me in the right direction. So I've got the poem here now, which I'm about to read out. And it's from a guy called Martin Niemoller. Now, he was a Protestant pastor who lived during the Nazi period in Germany, and to start with he was a very sort of big supporter of Hitler, but kind of as time went by, I suppose he got disillusioned, and I'm not too sure about this, but I'm sure I saw something somewhere that he did spend some time in a camp himself. So for being a dissident, I think a lot of those camps weren't quite as lethal as some of the other ones, hence he was able to survive. But obviously wouldn't have been a very pleasant experience for him. And then I think he had a lot of guilt in the years after the war, and so much so that he eventually came out with this poem, which I think is a really good kind of reflection of how he must have felt. And I'll just read it out because it's pretty powerful. First they came for the communists, and I did not speak out because I was not a communist. Then they came for the socialists, and I did not speak out because I'm not a socialist. Then they came for the trade unionists, and I did not speak out because I was not a trade unionist. Then they came for the Jews, and I did not speak out because I was not a Jew. Then they came for me, and there was no one left to speak out for me. Yeah, powerful stuff, isn't it? And yeah, if you are in the frame of mind, and I don't think many people watching this will be, because this isn't the channel for that kind of people, but if you have stumbled across this and you do think along those lines, just remember the words of that poem, and just remember that, yeah, you might get away with it for a while and other people will be persecuted. But if society and the state get into that frame of mind where they want to start persecuting people, you will eventually be next. So bear that in mind and do everything you can to fight this and nip it in the bud before it starts to get out of hand. I did promise a shout out to anyone who could point me into the direction of this, and I wasn't expecting there to be quite so many people actually. I thought it'd just be a couple, but there's a fair few of you, so thank you very much. So I'd like to give special thanks to Jill, Lorraine, Laura Von Bank, Carol Barker, Joe Clark, Chris Rebar, Firefly Robert, Zero Sum Equation, Mackie 76, and AB. Sorry if there was any others and I kind of missed yours. and it's just, I'm just getting so many messages now, but I think I've got the majority of people. But if you sent me in the info as well and I've missed you out, sorry about that, but hopefully I'll mention you sort of next time. Anyway, thanks to those people, and I hope that poem, if you've never heard it before, has given you some food for thought. Tim from Fair Play Now, thanks for watching.